Hello again, this is Hatungimana, Executive Director and founder of the Realigning Canadian Healing Center. Today I wanted to share something more personal once again, which is that your struggle, your challenges and the difficulties you face in life, I've come to believe that these things are the universe's way of waking you up, reminding you as to why you're here. I think many of us of course, don't get to go in depth in terms of what we deal with and try to ask the questions as to why do we face challenges. Sometimes you ask yourself, why does so many bad things happen to me? But you never really go to the end of that question and find out exactly why. So whether it's mental health, whether it's just daily struggles that we all go through, I have come to an understanding and believe that this is actually the universe. This is God almost like shaking you up and reminding you. Like imagine when you're like 12 years old. What did you want to be when you grew up? What did you really want to do? And that when somebody asked you, oh, this is what I want to be. I'll tell you, if you go back to that point, you realize that those things that you thought of at that point is really the things that if you did the deep root work to actually ask yourself, this is what you find out that was your calling, your mission, or the thing that really is what you came here to do. But the problem is when we come into this world, we get confused. So much information is thrown at us that we actually lose track of why we're here. We forget what brought us to this point in the first place. So I think, what a way for the universe, what a way for God to almost shake you up and remind you, no, you actually came here to do something bigger. You came to do something different. So we go through mental health challenges. We go through struggles in life, whether it's poverty, whatever the case might be. It's like your soul is caught up in this noise. And the only way God can help it from sort of breaking through all that noise is to pass you through some challenges and struggles. My vision, what I would like to contribute to this world, is for the future generation. Think about it now. 200 years from now, imagine you're sitting in your home library. Not you, your descendants, but imagine your descendant, great-great-great-great-grandchild is sitting in a library. And in that library are all the books from you, your children and their children, about how you lived your life. Imagine that they're sitting down and reading and understanding all the mistakes you made and all the lessons of life that you received. Now imagine sort of having that understanding at the early age, while you're like in your primary school, and you know what you want to be from that moment, because you would hope at that point the education system is actually doing the educating, not the training that we go through. That you will actually know what your talent is. You will know your skill. You will know your gift, and you will harness those skills. So when you turn 21 or 28 or whatever the case might be, you're actually in alignment with who you are and what you came here to do. That's my hope. That's what I hope to contribute forward in terms of having a future that actually doesn't have to deal with these challenges and struggles. And I really believe that if we get to that point in life, we will be building a society that is free of corruption and diseases. And so while I'm saying that struggles and challenges are universal, God's way of waking you up, I'm also saying that there might be a time in the future, maybe you and I don't get an opportunity to live in that life, but there might be a time in the future, because of the work that we do, that those people will be free from this noise, and that by the time they enter into society, they would have all the answers they need, both from the work that we pay forward, but also from having an environment that allows them to know who they are and what they are meant to be in that life. I just wanted to share that. Salud.